I got my shoes. Oh my gosh. Hi. Hey guys. I wanted to do this is gonna be like a quick little mukbang, but because I'm like it's raining. Oh my gosh, it's raining outside. Great. All my fucking fries fell. I'm like obsessed with Wingstop lately. I don't know what it is. I've just been like. But anyways, every time I go to Wingstop, I get mango habanero and then I get garlic parm. I love wings. Great, hold on. I need to get something real quick. You guys talk to each other. I need to get my little towel. This is my favorite song right now. I feel like my favorite songs switch up every week. I barely found it. It's called Nasty by Ariana Grande. I love Ariana Grande. Gosh, I didn't even do my hair today. It's raining outside. It's really nice, weather out. I eat a lot of chicken. Do I eat a lot of chicken? I don't feel like I. Lately, I haven't. I'm just gonna put my fries right here because they fucking fell. But this is what it looks like. If you guys care. Yeah, I went to the paint store right now to go get some paint because I wanted to do a painting video tonight. Painting to me is just so healing. I feel like it makes me not even I don't know. I just love it's just kind of like therapy to me. It just makes me feel really good when I paint and kind of getting all my emotions out on the painting. The colors and everything means something. If someone said what color your toes, they're pink. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Will you save this live later? Yeah, I'll save it. Painting in the rain, yeah. That's what I thought. I'm just gonna get a bunch of candles and just get some pizza and wine and just paint. I swear by Cajun seasoning on the fries. Wingstop fries are okay. I'd love to give you advice, Sherry. Advice. My husband wants to leave me all the time for the smallest stuff. I'm 27, he's 44. What should I do? Fight for the marriage or just walk away when married for 1 year? I swear you were in the same situation as me. But he was older. Mine was older, way older. I think you need to leave. If someone doesn't, let me turn it down real quick. Don't let someone tell you twice they don't want to be with you. If they're verbally sometimes guys won't even tell you I don't want you anymore. I feel like their actions just show it. His actions definitely show it right now. You can't fight a marriage by yourself, especially if you're fighting a battle that's already lost. And I don't know. I think you're young, you're 27. You have there's so much more ahead of you. There's so much more you just have more ahead of you in life. He's 44, you're 44 is not that old, but you're 27, you have so much ahead of you. Don't waste your time. I honestly would just sit him down and ask him if he wants to continue your marriage. I would sit him down, and if the answer is no, then let's go. Which is hard though because I don't believe in divorce only if there's infidelity. So those are my beliefs. But it's really also hard to stay in a loveless marriage, especially if you're the only one trying. Especially if someone's trying to leave you all the fucking time for the smallest things. That's not right. A husband shouldn't do that. If you're asking me, someone who's been through it, cut the cord. I know it's hard, but life's too short for someone who doesn't appreciate you, doesn't value you, and you could easily have that elsewhere. I say move on ASAP. Don't waste any more time that you already have. I mean, I'm sure at one point he cared for you, but no, just move on. Someone said I really enjoyed watching the last live. Why? I thought of deleting it. Then I'm like, I need to stop deleting my stuff. You should take dating tips calls like for people who need tips. I'm like the last person. My dumbass was like, I look back and I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? But anyways, but then things are going by so fast. How do you pick yourself up as a young mom? I feel so under pressure and my man works majority of the time. I take most responsibility and sometimes I'm so exhausted. How do you pick yourself up as I don't know. I answer that question. I feel like I have a very I never feel sorry for myself attitude. I'm always like I could do it. How do you pick yourself up as a young mom? I don't ever complain. I just always tell myself like I can do it. Like I always tell myself I'll figure it out, and I always usually do. I just don't sit in my sadness. Don't ever sit around like do something about it. Like what's you want to see changes, make change. Like what are you under pressure about though? I need to know more. Sorry. Sherry, leave him. Cherry, leave him and let's be friends. Be single together. Because I'm sure that fucks with your mental. I mean, it fucked with mine. If someone's like not treating you the way you're supposed to, it fucks with you. Like, you start becoming sad. They don't give a fuck if you're sad. They're the ones who make you feel sad. The swing is so good. Someone said, "Girl, please, please, I'm beginning you to give me advice, begging you to. Oh, I thought she meant to put begging. Begging you to give me advice about my ex. I feel bad because he wants to make more money, and I feel weird for even caring. He is scared of me rejecting him. What? If it's your ex, just leave it in the past. No, I can't smoke. My neighbors are so fucking annoying. They're probably watching this right now. They leave like, even if I smoke outside in the balcony, like I got a letter this morning at my door that told me like this is the neighbor telling me pretty much they don't appreciate the marijuana smell. Like because I'm like last time I was smoking in the balcony and this old lady walked by and she's like, "You're not supposed to be doing that here." I got so paranoid I just put my blunt out and I just went back inside. But I also sage too. And sometimes I have incense, so I'm like, what if they're getting confused? Because I'm in like Scottsdale area, so there's like a bunch of Karens out here. So I feel like constantly watched. Someone said, I didn't know you're a mom. Yeah, I just don't post my daughter on the internet because I think it's weird. She's little. I think it's weird when people post their kids on the internet. It's kind of like, I don't know, they're not old enough. And for me, like she's a girl, so there's like a bunch of like, I don't know. I know how life is. There's a bunch of fucking weirdos out there. Oh my god. Hold on. look crazy right now. I didn't do my hair today. Are you excited for fall outfits? I'm very excited. I was just telling someone the other day, I'm like, I love, I just need the change. I want it to be cold already. I could feel the change, in the fall makeup and the fall outfits. Yeah, but the neighbors they told the office. They told the office and they sent me a letter. So, like, I was really stressing over the letter, if I'm being honest. But, yeah. My day was okay, though. It was it was chill. It was chill. I just cleaned all day, I feel, and I just ran errands like fucking per usual. They're harassing you. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave because this, honestly, moving in here, it was just kind of like a rush because what happened to my last situation when I was living with somebody. So I just immediately wanted to get out of there. So I kind of just took the first thing that kind of approved me, even though I wasn't happy with it. But I just needed something. So, but now that I'm here, I just I don't like how people don't mind their business. I feel like they're always watching me every time I get in my car. Yeah, I'm gonna save this live. What jobs have you had in the past? Honestly, if I'm being real honest, I haven't had like a real office job or like job in a long time, probably like 2 years. But 2 years ago, I was like a waitress, kind of like at a Hooters type thing. What else was I doing? I was doing medical records at like hospitals or things like that. Um, Pretty much like office work. I noticed I was in a lot of like medical area. Do you think once a cheater, always a cheater? Um, no, because I've cheated before and I have been cheated on. And I think that because I have been cheated on, I I would never do it. I would never do it again. So if I ever got in a relationship, I would never. That wouldn't even be an option to me. If I ever felt like doing that, I would just leave. Like, just because I feel like that was my karma, and I just don't want to cause that pain to others. That because I know what it feels like now. I wouldn't want to put that. I honestly feel maybe that was my karma because I did it. You know, based on as always good vibes. Things. Drums or flats? It's a good one. I used to like drums. Now I like flat. Do you actually got to post like multiple times a week for algorithm? I don't think so. I just think if you get lucky, YouTube would just have your video flying around. Why does everybody keep asking me that? What happened to my OnlyFans? I deleted my OnlyFans, like, because I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. And because I'm going to school for things that are the bigger picture. And both of them said they don't like that. This is the mango habanero one. It's so hot, but it's good. in regards to a new YouTuber? I don't think so, because when I first started doing YouTube, I wasn't doing it constantly. I was doing it like once a month, like when I first really started, and those videos just took off on their own. And gave me the platform that I have, because I didn't have anyone like shout me out or really collab much with people. So everything I did was by myself, which is why I feel like I'm moving slower. I'm not bringing back anybody. I'm gonna have a good year to just be focused and at peace. I want my circle to be like, I don't know. I cut off. I don't. Yeah. My live is glitching. Is it glitching, guys? I'm going to school. I feel like there's new people here. Oh my god, I almost ate a fucking butterfly. Your brown hair took a time adjusting, but now I can't picture you back in blonde. Brown gives you a dark feminine look, the soft feminine look, both the best world. Suggestions on work while going back to school? I don't know. I was thinking of getting a part-time job, because I can't get a full-time job. Because if I get a full-time job, I'm not going to be able to focus on school and the bigger picture. I don't want to go to a job and then be comfortable there and then get stuck, you know? I don't want to get stuck. How much does your nails cost? I don't want to say it because everybody's gonna be like, why did you spend that much? For my toes, $80. For my hands, I think they were like, maybe they're like 150, 160. Yeah. How do you control emotions when you get sad or angry? Lately, I've been telling myself, don't let my thoughts control me. I control my thoughts, because my thoughts used to really control me and get me into a sad place. Um, I don't know. Just, yeah, don't let your thoughts control you. That makes sense. With you do build your self confidence, self love. And I do things that are productive, because when I do things that are productive, it makes me happy. Like if I don't do nothing, like I don't know, being productive makes me happy. So just keep yourself busy and be productive. I feel like I didn't even answer the question right. I feel like I never do. Oh wait, how do you control your emotions when you get sad or angry? I feel like I answered two different questions. When I get sad, mm, when I get sad, I've been running. There's this park I go to in the mornings sometimes, and I just started running there like every morning. I guess having a healthier lifestyle, really fixing things, because I feel like I didn't have structure. Every day was just scattered, different. Now I try to have structure. So I feel like I'm not answering it right still. How do you control emotions when you get sad or angry? Just do things you love, I guess. How are you feeling? Like, what is your mood? You know, it's pretty simple, but my life has been pretty good. My life is full of changes right now, ever since April. But I honestly feel really good about it. The old me would stress about it because I was scared of the unknown. That's why I would stay in my shitty ass situation. But I rather figure it out and like hustle than have it all and be depressed and emo and be mistreated. Um, so now I feel, I feel, I feel good. I feel like whatever's coming is good. I feel like this is supposed to happen. It feels right. It's sad. It's bittersweet right now. I feel bittersweet, but mostly it's starting to feel like more good. Like I feel this feels right. That makes sense. I love you, braces. So I went from wearing hair extensions, lashes, and being a bottle girl who has always been pursuing nursing. I got accepted into Cal State Long Beach Nursing, the #1 program. It's good. I tell my fiance everything, and he says he prefers me without my hair extension and lashes. What do you think when a man tries to allow you to embrace your natural beauty? That's really tough. If oh my god, if it were me, because they have told me that before, but mainly about how I dress. Um, that's really hard. Honestly, if it's me now meeting somebody, I want you to like me how I am. I don't want to be told what to do. I'm a grown woman. You met me with my lashes, and if it's what I like, it's what I like, you know. I don't want nobody trying to change me or telling me what to do anymore, you know. I feel like I'm always getting controlled. I don't want to be controlled. So for me, but then that's your fiance. If my fiance told me that, bitch, I'll be taking off my eyelashes probably. I mean, if you love them, like if this is your thing, because I know some girls love lashes and they wear them all the time. If that's you, then I think it's sad that you would have to compromise that. But if you don't really care much for it, just fucking take them off. Like I don't really care much for lashes. I mean, I like them, but I don't need them. You know, if my fiance told me that, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably be like, okay, babe. But if it's something I really like really, really, and I stand on it, it's like, no, I'm gonna keep these lashes. How bad do you like them? Because when I was in a past relationship, they didn't like my nails long or bedazzled, but I did it anyways because it's what I like. How do you feel about natural beauty versus Instagram baddie vibes? Honestly, do it though. Like, I feel like natural look is coming back. Like, you guys haven't seen my vlog yet, but I was talking a little bit about it. I feel like I've been walking around, like, I know I'm wearing makeup now, but lately I've been walking around with like almost no makeup, and I've been feeling really comfortable. And I've been wanting to, honestly, I want to take these off and shorten them. Like, I feel like the natural looks back. I feel like short nails are going to be in. No makeup look is going to be in very shortly. Um, I just feel like that's going to be the trend. So Instagram baddie look, because sometimes the Instagram baddie look is just like you're trying too hard. You know what I mean? It's just. So I think you should join the just be natural. It's gonna come back anyways. I'll join it with you. I was thinking of like I don't know. I was thinking of doing that too, like just making them short and like go natural. How do you fight insecurities? There's not a lot of things I'm really insecure about, and if there is something I'm insecure about, I'm definitely working towards it now. For me, one of my biggest insecurities is that growing up, I didn't go out to school as much because not because by choice, but because my life situation. Um, so my insecurity is not feeling like I'm smart enough, but I'm working on that because I'm going to school, so that helps my insecurity. So that no longer makes me feel insecure because I'm working on it. You know. Also, he did not want me doing bottle service, and now we go to church and read the Bible together. That's really cute. I do like when your relationship is so hard going from toxic to healthy. I self sabotage a lot to you. I don't self sabotage in that way because you probably were used to a lifestyle and now he's having you. But I think the change he's having you do is a lot. It's good for you and it's good for both of you guys. Obviously, you do bottle service, so he knows what comes with that. You know, a bunch of men and this and that, and like I. So I don't. I think the change, like he's It seems like his love's pure. Like he's not leading you to a bad, like making you do like making you like reading the Bible together, like those are good things to do together. I think that's gonna make you guys stronger. So think he's just trying to help you. Maybe just the change for you is just like maybe you got used to that lifestyle. Maybe you liked it, but I think this change is for the better. I think he's just being a man and like trying to take lead, and I think you should just follow. It seems like he's doing a good job. How to get out of a relationship where you can't control anything. I don't know what to do. Just leave. The minute they start disrespecting and belittling you, get your shit and get the fuck out. Like, honestly, I wish someone, because I don't have like family. Well, I do, but I feel like some people are like yes men around me. Like, they're scared to be blunt. Like, they kind of want to tell me what I want to hear. I wish someone would be like, bitch, you're dumb. Get your shit and get out. Like, snap out of it. Like, no, I'm not saying that to you, but I wish someone said that to me. So I know it's easier said than done, but you should definitely, life short, if this person's not treating you right, someone else will. And in the meantime, it's probably going to be a tough few months to like gather yourself after that breakup, but it's going to be very tough, but it's better. Like things will be better. Mm. Do you ever struggle asking for help or being vulnerable with people? No, I don't. Well, sometimes I do. Sometimes I feel like I'm very secretive. I'm very not secretive. Well, yeah, a little. I'm private. I don't like to ask for help. I feel like I just I just don't like not as like I don't know. I like to try to figure it out myself. If I ever sit down and tell somebody my problems, like this is what's going on, this is how I feel, it means that it took a lot for me to even get to that place to tell them. Any BBL updates? Are you happy with your results? I'm fucking ecstatic with my results. I love my BBL. Anyone talk shit about my BBL? I don't give a fuck. Like I feel good. Single life sucks. Ask me in 3 months. Right now I'm still pretty fresh. Girl, brown hair looks so good on you. Thank you. I'm not even joking, guys. I think I spoke about this in the last live. I really want to get my leg tattoo. What's your favorite strand strain? Love you so much, Bricia. Wedding cake. It's my favorite. You're a very good explainer. I like how you can handle yourself. It's very cool. Thank you. Thank you. I always feel like I'm not explaining things right. I've always been involved with someone, whether or not it's casual for a couple of years. Should I just focus? Yeah, me too. Like me and my daughter, me and him, my daughter's dad, we were together for 8 years. So I met him 15 through, and I broke up with him, I think, when I was like 20 something. Now I'm 27. So this is like the first time ever really, really in my life that I'm single. I'm used to being around people, used to being with somebody, but there's something so powerful. I was just kind of feeling that the other day. Before I was depressing being alone. Now I enjoy it. There's times that I have to fill in the gaps where I'm like, what do I do now? But there's times where I really enjoy it because it's like, oh, I can go to bed and not worry about if anybody's doing something behind my back. Or it's nice to have to feel whole with your own company. Like if you enjoy hanging out with yourself, like going out to eat by yourself, kind of getting a relationship back with yourself. And something about that feels very powerful. That's like, oh, I don't need nobody. I'm happy by myself. Like I feel like I'm being happy before I can, like, I don't know how to explain it. Another thing I was thinking about is that how like this may not make sense, but I feel like before when I was in a relationship, I had like this little princess mentality. Now I feel like I have this queen mentality. Princess mentalities, I mean, like kind of like being like, I don't know how to explain it. Kind of like being like submissive and listening and kind of needing validation from others and kind of questioning things. Like, I'm not sure if I want to do. What about myself? Like a lot of self doubt. I feel like queen energy is like you don't give a fuck about anyone's opinion, validation. Like it only matters to you. Like totally different mentalities, and I don't know how to explain it. Kind of like I was like seeing this podcast where this girl was explaining it, and I'm like, that makes so much fucking sense. I'm like, because I feel like I was in that mentality. Maybe I'll look it up again and I'll do the vlog about it and explain it better. I used to experience social anxiety. Now when I step into the room, I definitely feel very confident in myself. I feel like I can work the room now. Yeah. Someone said your chest doesn't match your face. Like my color of my chest? What do you mean? Jeff Jackson. I have thought about starting a podcast. I feel like there's so much that I want to say and talk about. Yeah. Your arms don't match your legs, Jeff. Who cares about Jeff? We can't even see him. I know I should start a podcast. That mango habanero was so hot though. I like what he said. You can't truly love someone until you love yourself. Alone time can be addictive, although when you're alone, it prepares you for the person you're supposed to meet or perhaps to be with. Yeah, if you're not even happy being alone by yourself, like why the fuck would anybody be happy in your company? You don't even like your own company. I gotta go, guys. I told somebody. Let me put my shoes on. Where's my other heel? I have to go. I was supposed to leave like 10 minutes ago. Hold on, let me tell them. These fucking dogs bark all day too. Everybody has dogs here. I told someone, I don't know, like this is how I feel in my town. Like I'm gonna go smoke with somebody, and like this person I know for a long time. Like they're cool as fuck. So I was like, hey, can I come through and like can we smoke together? And I just jumped into a relationship after 4-year relationship through high school, and this is my first time in life being single and alone. This sucks. I can't cope right now. And I jumped into that relationship after 4 years. Wait, so are you single or are you with somebody right now? Sorry. The creeps have entered the chat. Thanks for joining my chat, guys. I mean, my live. It's always nice talking to you guys. You guys are always a breath of fresh air. You guys, I love just, I don't really like, I feel like now that I am single, that I am getting invited to a lot more places. I feel like people are like, seeing me out and about. They're like, well, maybe we should invite her. Before I was like a little hermit. Now I feel like I'm going out more and kind of like meeting people, and like it feels good. But I'm definitely careful because I know that my mind is kind of still a little bit vulnerable. So I try not to, I just kind of limit my time with people, I guess. I just don't trust people. I don't trust nobody. What flavor wings? I'm eating mango habanero. I mean, this is the garlic parm, and then I have the mango habanero. Love that I found another AC content creator. Thanks. Anyways, guys. So, what are the 3 lessons you learned in the past 3 years? Past 3 years, that's a good question. Number 1, I know which one. Be assertive, which I'm very good at it now. Before, that was very hard for me. Be assertive. When anybody was throwing shade around me or being rude or just disrespectful, or kind of switch something up that I didn't say, I used to kind of I always let it go. And I used to be like giving them the benefit of the doubt. Now I'm definitely assertive. I'm going to call them out, not in a hostile or, you know, bad way, but I'll definitely like be assertive and let them know. So Number one, be assertive. There are 3 lessons you learned. Be assertive. Yeah, because it lets people kind of know they can't play you a fool. They speak up, you know. Number two, um, I think I said it in my last live. What are your 3 lessons you learned in life? Don't just because people invest money, time, and tell you pretty things doesn't mean that they give a fuck about you. So I guess number two would be don't be as gullible. Be more selfish. Yeah. I'm very selfless. I need to be more selfish. That's what I tell myself. What did she ask? Three. I think those are two. Don't be gullible. Be assertive. What are lessons you learned in the past 3 years? And number three is always negotiate. It's surprising how much you can negotiate with somebody, and they will change things up. Don't take, because usually women don't negotiate, and they'll take the first offer. Men always negotiate, which is why they get things like lesser price, and always negotiate whatever it is. Negotiate it. You'd be surprised. Literally, whatever it is, negotiate. Shit, I'll be at the fucking interviews, and I'll be like, I remember, yeah. Negotiate your hourly like what you want to make at work. Like I remember I did that when I was at when I was in my last situation. I wanted to get a part-time job, even though they didn't want me to. I went anyways, and I was like negotiating my hourly wage, and they actually gave it to me. Like it was a big difference too. It was a $3 difference, and I'm like, that's pretty good. I mean, that's something. Big difference. But negotiate everything. Do you wait before sleeping with the guy you're dating? Do you wait before sleeping with a guy you're dating? I always do, but I have a friend who completely disagrees. I mean, yeah, definitely have to butter me up, take me out, take me shopping. Yeah, definitely do some things before anything. Don't just give it up just like that, make them do shit. Yo, Breesy, I've been following you for a couple years. You keep it real all the time. Thank you, Ben. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm single. I was with him for 5 years and caught him sexting a girl. Oh, well, fuck him. You don't need someone like that, anyways. Because even if he's ended up with her, he's gonna do it to her too. This is just gonna be his cycle. He's gonna keep doing it till he's old. Anyways, you're better off. This sounds like a fuck boy. How has this year been for you so far? It's been eye-opening. Definitely helped me learn a lot about myself. Were you popular in high school, shy and quiet? In high school, I was popular. I was very popular. I had this, oh my God, I had this crew. It was called the Converse crew. We all had to wear Converse. I had like 20 Converse in high school. We all had to wear Converse, and we all had a Converse dance. Like whenever we were so weird. Like it was like 4 of us, and we were like pig people. And like when we were like kind of like try to be like a bitch to like the other girls. Like we would do this weird Converse dance. It was kind of like You Got Served. It was so fucking weird. We would all do it. We all practice it, and we all did it at the same time to these girls, and they're like, "What the fuck?" But we really thought we were the shit. But I was I was quiet in high school, but my presence was very known. Like it was kind of because of my little Converse crew, and I was in sports too, and I was always like MVP. So I was kind of like popular because of sports. I was only popular because of sports because I was a good player and people would come to my games to see me. So I feel like I was only popular because of that, because I was always like, I was really good at sports pretty much. I negotiate everything too. And then especially when you're like a cute girl and you ask like if it's $10 and you ask like, well, can I get it for like 5? They'll probably do it because you know you're cute and they find it cute that you tried. I will start a podcast when life starts. My life is in shambles right now, but it's in shambles, but I'm being positive and I'm being strong right now. So please show the dance. What dance? What sports were you in? I was in volleyball, softball, and basketball. And what people don't know about me, I don't know if I told you guys, but which makes me sad because when I was in high school for basketball, I had scouts come out and look at me to because I remember they had people reach out to my coach and ask about me, and they were like looking to get like I don't know, they were like scouts pretty much, and they were watching me and they wanted to watch me through high school. So they came to one of my games, or they were going to come to one of my games, and we scheduled an appointment. But they pretty much told me like game day, like, hey, the scouts are going to come look at you. They didn't tell me game day. The game day was on Friday, and before I even got to go to the game, my life changed, and my mom like got deported like literally 3 days before that. So I never went to that game. Yeah, I never got a chance to go to that game. I ended up moving to California. So I feel like I missed my calling. And then softball too, like I was really, really, really good at softball. I was like pitcher. He's 35. No, mine when I met him, or not mine. When I met him, he told me he was 42. And he looked 42. Like my family met him and they thought he was like 42. Bitch, it turns out, I don't even want to say it. It turns out that he was 55. And he was still cheating and paying for sex. And like, so that's why for me, my situation was really weird because it's like they never grow up. It's kind of like we're fucked. Then they wonder why girls are becoming more masculine and being more independent mentality, and they're not having that traditional personality anymore. Like, it's because they leave us high and dry and they cheat all the time. So it's kind of like, I feel like girls are becoming more independent to make sure like they're like, they don't have to deal with that shit, you know? They don't have to stay stuck at that. When your life is falling apart, but you're still hot as fuck. That's what I told myself. I'm like, I'm 27. I'm smart. I'm a bad bitch. You know, I have a good heart and I have aspirations. So I tell myself not to be so hard on myself. Every day I wake up and I tell myself now, the world is your oyster. What's the next step for you? There's so much next steps right now. I don't even want to talk about it yet. It seems like they don't grow up for real. I know this person was a narcissist with mommy issues. I swear. But yeah, anyways, guys, I have to head out. I'm gonna go smoke with my friend. But I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, have a good day, guys. Bye.